Hey, it's Annie. Today I'm going to talk about my skin and something that I've been dealing with. And this is why I always tell you that whenever you see anybody on camera, I don't care who it is, nobody has perfect skin, nobody. The lighting makes everybody look like they have flawless skin. I have really good skin for my age, but it is not perfect at all, okay? I have some enlarged pores, and even though I've taken care of my skin, as I've gotten older, I have to look at this because I always pronounce it wrong. I've had to deal with, it's called Sebaceous Hyperplasia. Plasia? I think that's what it's pronounced. Okay, now I'm gonna actually read how they describe what this is, okay? So what it is it's a common benign condition of sebaceous glands in adults of middle age or older, and I'm one of them. They can be single, multiple, manifest as yellow, soft, or small papules on the face, particularly in the nose, cheeks, and forehead, which forehead is where I have it really bad. I have a couple on my face here. Sometimes you have to get these checked out too. Sometimes they can be, they actually can be cancerous. I've had mine checked out. I go every single year to my dermatologist, and you should do that too. I was stupid when I was younger. You know, when I was really young, I would put baby oil on and get sunburned. I was stupid. And then I went to a tanning bed a couple times too, even as an adult. Within the last 10 years, actually, I did that stupidly, not realizing what I was doing to my skin. I thought that was a smarter thing to do, is to go to go to a tanning bed and get like a little bit of a base color, and then, you know, I was stupid. I really regret that every single day for doing that, and I'm always telling my daughter, don't worry about what that you're not tan. Just take care of your skin. Don't go in the sun. Stay out of the sun as much as you can. We're going to be moving somewhere where it's sunny. So, I mean, I told her every time I walk out of the door, I will be covered in sunscreen, and I will make sure I keep reapplying it. I mean, when we go on vacation there to Florida, I've never gotten sunburnt because I'm like really meticulous about keeping sunscreen on it and all that. So I told her, please do the same. You've got to do that. I've had a couple things removed. So far, everything's been okay. But so I have this, what is it called again? Sebaceous hyperplasmia. I always want to say something else. I hate it because I've tried different things to get rid of it. One of the things was to use retinol. That was the first thing that we tried. My dermatologist tried with me. And I use retinol now still, and nothing's happening. They're not getting any smaller. They're actually getting worse. You just keep getting more and more and more. So I'm going to see my dermatologist next week. I'm filming this the week before, and I'm going to talk to her about getting some of them removed. I'm a little nervous about it because I want to see what their process is, because there's different ways of getting rid of these, okay? And these are some of the ways that you can get rid of sebaceous hyperplasmia. And by the way, men get it, women get it. It's not really, they say people that tend to have oilier skin, which I have, tend to get them. And I was taking birth control pills for years, and that's why I don't want to go on any hormone replacement therapy, because I swear that taking those stupid pills all those years, I feel like it did a lot of stuff to my body that I'm just finding out about. Because when I went to the dermatologist, she told me, wow, you have a lot of those. I don't think people have as many as that I do. I have like a lot of them, and I hate them. When I used to wear my bangs, you didn't see them, but now I've been wearing my hair kind of to the side, so now I'm seeing them more. But then I'm also seeing them pop up on my face too, and I just hate them. You know what I mean? I want my skin to look smooth. It's bad enough that I have wrinkles or my pores that are getting big. So I want to look into getting them. Now, here's the thing. There's different treatments for them. Some treatments you can possibly get scarring from, okay? I think it's more if they remove them. And I'm going to find out about that, okay? And if you have any information about this, let me know in the comments, because this isn't, I'm just sharing what I know, which isn't a lot. I'm not an expert. I'm just sharing what I know, and I'm learning about this myself, okay? But I was told that you can end up getting scarring from this too. So then I have to decide what I want to do. Like, I already have bumps on my face, so then if I'm going to have scars everywhere I have a bump, then what's the point of getting them removed? You know what I mean? But there are different ways, so let's want to find out from my dermatologist when I go to see her. I want to talk about it and see. I might even just have her remove a couple of them and see how they heal and see what I think, and then if it's okay, get more. Plus, I have so many. It's going to cost a fortune just to get rid of all these stupid things, you know, because of course insurance isn't going to cover it. But these are the different treatments that I can research into, and I'm not quite sure for sure what my dermatologist's office does. I think I know, and I'm going to read these and I'll tell you which one I think it is that they do. So one of the things it says you can get facial peels using salicylic acid or a I'm going to say this wrong, lacturic acid. Am I saying that right? I know I butchered it. I really don't think that's going to help. I use acids on my face. Maybe they're not strong. Plus that kind of scares me. Like, I wouldn't want somebody burning my face. Another way is to use an electric needle. And what that does is when they put the electronic needle on it, it breaks down the hard, because I think the oils in there get kind of hard, so it kind of melts it, I guess. And then it turns into a scab, it falls off, and that's that. Another way to get rid of them is called a photodynamic therapy. It's a light emitted treatment where the skin is pre-treated with a special gel that reacts to the light, and it says it requires several office visits, so that I have to find out about. Another one is liquid nitrogen. It says it's risky because if it penetrates too deeply, you may be left with a scar or loss of skin pigment. So that I have to find out about, because that would be a no. I don't want to chance anything that's going to scar me. And this is the one I already tried. It says prescription retinoid or azelaic acid. It says that this treatment is intended to reduce the appearance of lesions but won't eliminate the problem, which, yeah, I want to get rid of it. Another way to get rid of them is surgical. So they just remove them surgically, but it said it could lead to scarring, but the bump won't reoccur in the existed area. It's considered the last option. Another thing is called the androgen medication. This reduces the hormone testosterone, which may be stimulating enlargement of the oil glands. Examples of these medications are, and then I can't pronounce these, spironolactone or flutamide. This, like surgical exclusion, is a last resort. And then it also says on here, some sebaceous hyperplasia bumps can resemble a type of skin cancer, which I mentioned, known as basal cell carcinoma. And so your dermatologist. So if you have anything like this, you really should see your dermatologist or your doctor or whatever, just to make sure that it's not skin cancer. Like I said, I go once a year to have a full body checkup to make sure everything is okay, because of my stupidity when I was younger. Skin cancer does not run in my family. I don't know anybody that's ever had it, but I worry, and because of my stupidity, you know, that's what I do. So I get checked up every year. So this year I am going to go talk to her about getting them removed. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I just really want to, make sure that before I do it, that it's something that, I don't want to be left with scars, because then what's the point? If I have these on and then I get them removed, but then I have scars, then my skin's not any better than it was. So what's the point? But I hope that she can, hope that I can remove them. I like the first option where it kind of melts it and then a scab falls off. That sounds like it's probably the best option, but I'm not sure what they do. So what I may do is, after talking to her, see if that's something that I would want to do. And if it is, I may just have her remove a couple of them and see what happens, see how they heal. I'm going to record it for you too, so you can see what it looks like when I get it done, and then what it looks like as it's healing. And then I'll give you my final thoughts on whether I'm going to go ahead and get more removed. But I have so many on my face. I mean, I have tons. I hate it. I really, really hate it. You know, yeah, I could just put my bangs, you know, have bangs again, and I could do that and then not have that, but they're still there, and I'm getting more and more of them, and I'm getting them on my face too, and I really hate it. So I'd like to get them removed, and when I do that, like I said, I'll show you the process. I'm not going to bring a camera to the doctor's office because I really don't think they're going to allow that. And I don't know if there's going to be pain involved, and if there is, I really don't want to record myself because I don't like pain. I don't like needles. I'm really nervous about getting this done because I don't like any needles on my face, but I just hate these stupid bumps. You know, it's like I feel like I'm getting some fine lines or wrinkles. I could deal with that. I just can't deal with the stupid bumps. Like if I didn't have bumps on my face, I would just be like so happy with my skin. I really would, because that's like the worst thing I have is those stupid bumps. But yeah, if you have it, get it checked out. Just make sure that everything's okay with your skin. You should go and get your skin checked just to make sure everything's okay too, because you just never know. You know, I'm just like, I try to be on top of all that stuff, because if they find something, I want them to take it off right away before anything happens. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.